Welcome to Breck Live's Powder Puff action tonight, and I'm here with Noah Knight. I'm John Smith, and we don't know a whole lot about what we're gonna see tonight, but
It'll
gonna
be
learn something.
first the freshmen versus the seniors, and then we'll see the sophomores and juniors going on. The winner of those two games will go on to face each other in the final, and then we'll have the 2019 Powder Puff champion.
And we will have a, I guess, sort of a third place finisher, if you will.
Yeah, the two losers of the two matches will face each other for third place.
Yeah, will be interesting to see. Of course, tonight's action brought to you by Right Implement, and looks like teams
Are
maybe getting onto the field, but
just about.
certainly close to time. Game is divided into two 20-minute halves, and then from there, we'll of course advance to our championship and our third place match. Of course, the sophomore class did win last year's freshman, and it will be interesting to see how they do this year. Of course, all decked out in their war paint tonight. A lot of confidence, I think, coming into this one.
I'm not too sure how many of them actually came back to play this season for the team from last year, but they were the winners of last year's the 2018 Powder Puff Championship.
It does look like here that.
But I do believe they will have a bit of tough competition with the juniors.
I think, yeah, plenty of stiff competition out there. Looks like got the freshmen in green in the huddle. I believe the sophomores in red. The juniors will be in blue, and the seniors will be in pink today. And maybe from other broadcasts, quite a few familiar faces. A lot of soccer players out there.
A lot of names we've heard so many times before. Maybe perhaps a few new faces going into the next season.
Especially with the sophomores. We've got Mariah, Chloe, both of the Tuckers, and Kate.
And Lauren.
Oh, Lauren as well, yeah. Didn't see her. And then seniors, we've got Autumn and Aubrey and Morgan.
And Amber.
And Amber. Can't really see too many people too well. We don't really have too much roster information coming into this. But we will be doing our best. And now we're going to send you to our sponsors for a quick message.
At Right Implement, you'll find the full line of John Deere mowers, skaters, tractors, small and large ag equipment, John Deere apparel, toys, and more, along with a complete line of Steel and Honda power equipment. And we have a parts and service department that's second to none. Right Implement has 9 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana to serve you. The right equipment, the right service, and always the right price. Right Implement, serving great customers like you since 1936. Online at rightimp.com.
Emptiness.
That's what this is right now. And I'm not just talking about the auditorium. Here at Breck Live, we have space for a commercial. Your very own commercial. Kobe. This could have been you, but instead, it's just me, all alone. And I just want to go home.
And we are now back, and as you can see, things have picked up a little bit here.
We've just about started to get things underway.
Yeah, a lot of energy in here. This will actually be as I'm sure you know, the first live stream that we're gonna have of the Powder Puff match every year. So should be very interesting. Looks like Coach Jeremy Bennett down there getting into some regulations for the game.
The scoring for this will be 6 points for a touchdown as per usual, and then rather than field goals, there will be either a failed or completed 2-point conversion.
Will be interesting to see how this all unfolds.
We do have quite a few athletic faces on the field.
Yeah, a lot of good athletes down there.
A lot of speed and pace, and a lot of them too that we've seen from this past season, this past BCHSFC campaign.
And I believe we are focusing on the right side of the field, whichever game that may be. So that'll be me and Noah. And a lot of the action, camera-wise, may be focused in the other direction. But 2 games, of course, in concurring.
On the same field.
Yeah, it's going to be...
Bear with us, but we'll do the
Yeah.
best we can
Gonna
tracking all
try.
the action.
Still expect pretty nice outing here, though. We can't see exactly how many people are down there, but it certainly sounds like quite a loud crowd here today for a Thursday night.
Quite a few people have come in now.
And I'm not sure what sides the games who will be playing who, what side that will be on exactly, but sure, here in a couple moments we will have all that unfolded. I think, like we mentioned earlier, a lot of expectation for this sophomore team. I think from just about everybody, including themselves. And
A lot of raw pace in between the majority of them.
like we mentioned, a lot of soccer players down there.
A lot of multi-sport athletes as well. I would say, if I had to guess, around or maybe more than half play at least one sport or are involved in some sort of sport for the school.
It's looking like we are going to see the freshmen and the seniors take
Play.
to the left side of the field, while we have the juniors and sophomores take the right side. Quite a bit of hype tonight, I would say. And
A lot of anticipation.
a couple huddles. Not really sure how it's decided who gets the ball first.
Perhaps a coin toss.
That would make sense. It looks like that it's going to be the freshman to get the ball.
And as for the juniors and sophomores, not exactly clear at the moment.
It is looking like maybe the juniors will get it first, as we see. And yes, it does look like the juniors will start with the ball down here on the right side. Seniors down there.
Juniors certainly looking ready to go.
And it looks like we're just about to get underway here for what should be some exciting action.
Coach is heading to the sidelines now.
Looks like ball will start on the 40.
And here we go. on the right side.
And it's going to be an incomplete pass here. First play of the game for the juniors.
Shelby just can't quite get it to her.
And at the same time, it's looking like things are just about to get going underway. A couple of huddles down here on the left side in the senior freshman action.
It
And-
does actually appear that the ball is down towards the seniors, though.
And an incomplete pass there again from Shelby Walls.
And yes, I do believe the seniors will start off with the ball.
Looks like they are they trying to get to the 50?
I would imagine
I would
so,
imagine
yeah.
that is the intent here. And Radziewski here, got to run with it. And she's going to get out of bounds.
Someone did catch her flag there. I believe that was Skylar.
Clearly this, can see why the sophomore defense. And Aubrey breaking free here.
Aubrey
And
runs
Aubrey
it for
scores.
a touchdown early in the first
And
play of
yeah,
the senior freshman
Perfect
game.
start for the seniors. And you could see that Aubrey definitely the striker for the soccer team this year. And a great completion there on the other end as it is the juniors getting all the way down to the 15.
Caitlin White with the reception there.
Two-point conversion coming up for the seniors, I believe.
Appears some drinks were left on the field down in the junior-sophomore game to be cleared off the field.
Juniors looking for a chance to score here. Just going to run with it.
And now we'll see if the seniors can convert on the two-point conversion.
Here's
here.
Autumn, just going to give it to Aubrey,
Aubrey's
and
gonna
she's
take
going
off
to
and
go.
she's gone.
And that is 2 points.
8-0 for the
seniors.
seniors.
And the juniors still looking to get into the end zone here. Shelby looking for an option. She's going to
Shelby
go for the
perhaps
throw.
looking for Radziewski.
Good catch. And she's going to be, or it's going to go down to, I believe, third down now at what looks to be about the 11.
Freshmen get prepared for their first drive here. And it will be a run.
And she's going to get stranded here. And it will be a down. Very, very good defensive stop there.
Appears the freshmen were not prepared for a run, but
And we are close here, it looks like, for the juniors to perhaps getting in the end zone.
Shelby now goes wide.
Here's looks
And
for the
she
run
will
once
take
again.
off.
Eventually shoved down. And
Do not think her flag was stripped, but
looks like that was. Yeah, looks like that was fourth down, I believe. And the sophomores are going to come away with it. Well, on this end, the freshmen trying to work it down. And Aubrey, once again, just going to be
You'll
hard
be
to outrun her.
hard pressed to find someone to keep pace with Aubrey.
And here come the sophomores. And immediately a run for probably 15 yards there. Freshman still trying to work it. 3 handoffs. And once again,
Aubrey comes up with the flag. And we'll see the sophomores' first drive, defending champions.
Sophomores definitely going to be looking to put some points up on the board after a very convincing defensive performance. There's Chloe Peterson. Lays that one off. And
And
another
Is she
convincing
gonna
run.
make it?
And she is
Just-
not.
Gets just about to that 40-yard line.
A little short of it, I think. Probably about 14 yards to the 50. It looks like we've got a timeout here on the left side, I believe.
Also,
Not sure how many of those you're permitted to.
one thing to note here is that I do believe the freshmen have 3 subs in line. I think that may be the most full team of any of them.
Chloe Peterson, and she's not going to pick out one of the Tuckers. It's going to be another chance here. Yeah, that's going to be a touchdown there.
Touchdown from one of the Tucker twins on part of the sophomores. Very quickly answer back.
And it's going to be Autumn on this end who's going to come away with a touchdown. And it is back-to-back scores here.
As the sophomores will now line up for their 2-point conversion here. And it is going to be a run. Off to the sideline. She will not
And
be
she's
caught.
not-
That was Darian
Yes.
Flood who converts the 2-point conversion.
And here come the seniors try. Chance to make it 16, while the sophomores lead 8-0. Gonna give it to Aubrey.
Aubrey
And
is on
nobody-
the run.
Nobody stopping that,
Yet
as it is
another touchdown for Aubrey.
16-0 here in the senior freshman matchup, while the sophomores, like we mentioned, leading the juniors, and an interception. And there it is again.
The sophomores really showing their quality early.
Clearly worthy champions from last year. And we're already out to 2 wide margins here, just about 8 minutes in. Here come the freshmen, trying to work it through down the middle. It's going to be
They
caught.
will find a player, but
And-
they will be brought and stopped at about the 20-ish yard line.
Here comes this 2-point conversion try from the sophomores. And once again, we now see 16-0 and 16-0, both in favor of the seniors and sophomores. Here come the freshmen, dropping back down the middle, and running to her own receiver there. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Now it's going to be the juniors on the right side here. Jumps back. Here's Hannah Ratajewski. She's going to run, and she's not going to get stopped. And eventually, but after about
Freshman look to throw,
pretty good run,
and the freshman
freshmen have a score. And they put 6 on the board there. Freshmen clawing their way back into this one. Can the juniors do the same on this end? Drops back here. And goes for it. And that's going to be a
And
touchdown,
Caitlin-
surely. Or maybe on the 1. Somewhere very close. Chance here for the
I think
Juniors.
definitely lucky that someone got her flag as she
Yeah, it
just
looks-
lost control of the ball.
It's about the 4. And on this end, the freshmen could not convert their 2-point chance.
The seniors will pick back up now. Autumn in at quarterback.
And
It
an
is
interception.
intercepted.
And the freshmen really find a way back into this game, whilst the sophomores certainly looking to get into it themselves. Goes for the fake, and it's going to hurt her. And she's going to be forced all the way back to about the 13. Here come the freshmen following the interception. And the freshmen get down to about the 8. There's Shelby for the juniors, and not going to find a target. Can the juniors, or sorry, can the freshmen tighten this one up? Into
Will
the end
she
zone.
find
And Autumn's going to come away with it.
intercepted,
Trying to stay on her feet. Looks like Autumn could come away with a score here.
and they're not going
And
to catch her. She is
she
going to make
will.
it for the score.
And on this end,
I believe another incomplete.
yeah, I don't believe the junior is able to capitalize there. No, it doesn't look like it, and I think the sophomores come away with it again, and the seniors get out to a 16-point margin. Aubrey again, and she can't make it 18. Play that had been working so well, eventually they're going to read it. And, could not make the completion here for the sophomores. And that is going to maybe keep the juniors in this game. Had a 24-point margin opened up, that would not have been easy for them to get out of. And Aubrey comes away with a flag here.
Oh, and it is just dropped there by Skylar. Sydney, excuse me.
This one played back to Chloe here. And wow, quite the run. Total zigzag, but eventually going to be cut out. Freshman looking to try and get back on into the game against the seniors here. Looking for an option. Does find one.
Is she going to make it?
And Autumn's going to cut that out. Another incompletion.
A lot of deep throwing we see.
Yeah, the
from the
sophomores not
sophomores.
afraid to gun it, and I'm sure it's a 16-point lead. They're not too caught up in it right now. We are about 6.5 minutes until halftime here. And halftime is, of course, going to go with both games. Chloe going to be cut out immediately. And here are the freshmen trying to work it in. And not sure of the call there. I think they may have called her just short. Yeah, it looks like it.
1 or 2 yard line.
About as
here.
close as you can get. And touchdown for the freshman.
And it is.
Eventually cut out.
Azaria makes the stop there on Darian.
The juniors looking to get underway. And another timeout in the senior freshman game. Kind of interesting. And looks like Kate there was not able to come away with that one.
Perhaps was just thrown off there by the contact of Caitlin in the back.
Of course, the freshmen following this timeout will be going for a 2-point conversion in their game, while the juniors definitely looking to get on the board.
Just overthrown to his area by Ratajkowski.
And the freshmen back out on the field as the seniors are going to come as well.
Interesting to note, Azaria of the juniors, Azaria Tucker, will be coming up against her sisters, twins Sydney and Skylar.
And here come the freshmen. Their 2-point try up the middle, and nobody going to get on the end of that. And the seniors will hold on to their 10-point lead. So the freshmen 0 for 2 so far on 2-point tries. And the seniors 1 for 2. Or 1 for 3, I believe. And the sophomores 2 for 2. The juniors, and immediately Skylar gonna get to Hannah Ratajkowski there. And
I believe the ball is going the other way.
oh yeah, so once again this defense for the sophomores has been pretty intimidating.
Haven't let a lot by, and they've also shown their quality and speed. And it will be Darian Flood again on the run, and she's loose here.
She's been pretty deadly so far.
And Aubrey can't.
Aubrey gonna be forced all the way back. Not sure if that could be a safety. If that's it doesn't look like it will be. It looks like it's gonna be freshman ball, perhaps. Nope, it will be Autumn dropping back with it right here.
And
And
there's
Aubrey, if she can turn a
Finds
touchdown
space.
out of this, and Aubrey gonna make a 40-yard run, and that will be a touchdown for the seniors as they expand their lead back to 16. Well, on this end, juniors trying to work down. Sophomores with a pretty commanding start here.
Can the juniors turn this one around?
And the 2-point try from the seniors coming soon. It's going to be Autumn trying to run it instead of Aubrey, and it's going to be another failed attempt for the seniors. But on the end of this one, and all the way to the 2, I believe, the juniors get about as close as they have been so far all game. And they have a real scoring chance here. But we are only about 10 seconds till halftime. Really slipped away from
Can they make
us.
something of it?
And it's going to look like with only 4 seconds left that juniors are not going to be able to close out with a score.
However,
and neither will the freshmen. And
very nearly picked off there by the seniors as we enter halftime now.
5-minute halftime is what has been decided. And as we enter halftime, we'll now like to hear a little bit from our sponsors once again.
At Wright Implement, you'll find the full line of John Deere mowers, skaters, tractors, small and large ag equipment, John Deere apparel, toys, and more, along with a complete line of Steel and Honda power equipment. And we have a parts and service department that's second to none. Wright Implement has 9 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana to serve you. The right equipment, the right service, and always the right price. Wright Implement, serving great customers like you since 1936. Online at wrightimp.com.
Emptiness. That's what this is right now. And I'm not just talking about the auditorium. Here at Breck Live, we have space for a commercial. Your very own commercial. Kobe. This could have been you, but instead, it's just me, all alone. And I just want to go home.
And we are back here with Breck Live. Scores at the break, 22-0. The dominating sophomores lead, while the seniors hold on to a 28-12 advantage over the freshmen.
Sophomores certainly looking to continue their run to 2 years in a row now.
Yeah, this is definitely the start that they needed if they were going to get it. And I assume that the possession will alternate with whoever started with the ball. So I believe it'll be the freshman and the sophomore starting with the ball.
I believe so, yeah. And, of course, they do switch sides. Or the freshmen and seniors have switched sides. We'll see what they do with the sophomore-junior game.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting note. So far, some exciting games. Looking like nothing is guaranteed, but a senior-sophomore matchup looking the most likely of scenarios right now in the title decider. Juniors still yet to get anything up on the board. Had a couple chances, though, twice, right on about within 5 yards, just unable to capitalize on those chances.
We did see a few failed conversions from the seniors.
Yeah, I think the seniors were, I believe, 2 for 4, if I'm not mistaken. Still couldn't complain about their start they've had, and I believe the sophomores 2 for 3 on their conversions.
Aubrey off to a very hot start early on.
40-yard run straight out of the end zone at one point.
Was not stopped until the failed 2-point conversion.
I think the freshmen have read that play well now, the handoff to the right side on those conversion plays. Might need to spice that up for the if they do face up against the sophomores, who have proven to be quite the defense.
We've seen the freshmen really send almost like an all-out blitz as they've almost come to anticipate a run, but that could definitely hurt them should they decide to should the seniors decide to pass it.
And we do wind down under 40 seconds till we get going again, and then 20 more minutes. And not sure what the time will be between the two matches as we jump into the title decider and our third place finisher. But
I imagine maybe another 5-minute break is in store,
possibly.
perhaps.
And it looks like the sides maybe did not change for the sophomores and juniors, and maybe the freshmen as well. Still though, a little hard to tell. And it looks like they are going to change now, as the sophomores look to be going towards the end zone. Juniors away from it.
And the sophomores' offense has really been long shot, throw it as far as you can and pray that someone's on the end of it.
And it has worked, or the little handoff that we have seen.
Darian Flood picking up a number of yards for the sophomores.
A lot of speed on that team. And similar to the seniors, I would say. Not so much passing, but of course Aubrey's speed.
And we are picking up here.
And going to start off with an incompletion from the sophomores. Freshmen get it kicked off down here for the senior-freshman match, and that's going to be a completion and a pretty good run.
And she is finally stopped.
As it is Autumn there cutting her out. And once again, like you mentioned,
Darian Flood
making Flood and
hard run.
And all the way down to the 3.
Just shy of another score from the sophomores. I do think it's safe to say that the hype was real for them.
They've definitely been the better of the two teams down there so far. And things getting underway here with the freshmen looking to create another chance for their side. Here's the throw. Going to go over Olivia's head, and that's going to be a touchdown. And it is now 18-28 as the freshmen claw back into it. And
I believe the sophomores do make a stop.
Or the juniors.
Juniors make a stop on the sophomores.
Juniors starting right on the line. And freshmen, here comes their 2-point conversion try. Thrown in and intercepted by Aubrey there. So just going to step out of bounds, and a failed conversion from the freshman. Freshman 0 for 3, I believe, on the 2-point conversion so far today. Here come the juniors.
Ratajkowski making it, and Shelby just can't get underneath that one.
Yeah, we've seen Shelby play a little bit everywhere so far. But here's Aubrey. And once she goes, she goes.
Right
And
down that sideline.
20-yard pickup right there. Returning to the junior action. Pretty good
And
pass,
it is a deep
but
pass, and
it's
it
gonna
will
be
Skylar
intercepted.
who intercepts it just out of grasp of
And
Caitlin White.
Skylar,
And it will be a pick 6 for Skylar Tucker.
28-0, as this has been a scintillating performance from the sophomore class so far. Here come the seniors. Trying to work down here. Looking for a chance. Going to drop it back to Autumn.
Sophomores now.
And going to give it off to Aubrey, and a bit of a trick play.
And the 2-point conversion is
And
completed.
Aubrey going to get into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown for the seniors. And we see a 30-0 game down here for the sophomores, while the seniors lead 34-18. And we're going to see a 2-point conversion attempt here from the seniors. A little collision there. Can Autumn find a way in? And she's not going to. So another failed attempt there from the seniors. And the juniors desperately looking to get something going here against this very powerful
First play on the
defense.
drive was a failed snap.
And already getting cut down right in the end zone. Freshmen beginning their drive. Looks for the throw, and that one is going to be dropped by Chloe Denner. Certainly would have been 6 more for the seniors had she come away with it. But here are the freshmen again. And that one's going to roll all the way back, but going to play it
Juniors in a
towards the
dangerous,
middle. And incomplete. Juniors in a
stuffed yet again by the
Very-
sophomore defense.
very convincing showing from the sophomore so far. And I believe sophomores coming away with the ball here. They're going to start their drive at the 20. Here come the freshmen on their play. And Chloe's going to cut that one out. And here's Chloe Peterson on the other end. Quick throw, and that one's going to come up short. Freshman again. Throw.
Just
Short, and I believe that will be seniors gaining possession on this end. Or maybe one more drive for the freshmen. Yet to really move the ball out of that end zone so far. And here come the sophomores on their drive. And Kate's not going to be able to come away with the catch there. I know it does look like it is the seniors coming away with the ball on this end. Chance to get up to 40. Right on the 5, it looks like. Here's Autumn looking for a throw in the middle, and it's going to be picked off there. And that ball is going to go back to the freshman class with a chance to get back in this. And another touchdown for the freshmen, or sophomores, sorry. As they make that 36-0 now with a chance at another 2.
The seniors
And
now
seniors
with
coming
a
away with
run by Aubrey.
Not really sure.
She is going to make it in.
And touchdown given for the seniors as well. So 40-18 and 36-0 now, with the sophomores having a chance to make it 38. And it will happen.
Darian Flood with another impressive run there.
38-0 here, and 18-40. Here's Aubrey looking for it. Fake pass. And Autumn still fighting, but will be cut out eventually. And that is, I believe, 3 or 4 consecutive failed conversions for the seniors.
It is the juniors with the handoff.
And going to be
but
cut
are
out immediately.
stopped.
Juniors not being able to create any space so far in this game. And the freshmen about to begin their drive. Trailing by 22 points here.
And they do complete the pass.
Going to be cut out pretty
Very
quick.
nearly intercepted there by the sophomores.
And it looks like a timeout here called for the seniors again, or the freshmen, I believe, calling the timeout. Third of that game, very interesting to see. And once again, nothing there for the juniors to get out of. Cut out immediately.
Here we go again with the juniors. The one thing about a timeout is the clock isn't going to stop for the timeout.
Yeah, and a little interesting that the freshmen would call it, as they are the ones that definitely need that clock on their side if they're going to have a chance to get through to play this sophomore class.
Now the freshmen line up for their, see if they can make anything of their drive here.
And Aubrey almost comes away with the pick there. And the juniors cut out again, and wow, Sydney absolutely going for blood there on
Sydney,
the juniors.
They have not let anything go Caitlin's way.
No, not at all. And once again, the sophomores coming away with it. Likely about to make this 44-zip. Freshman working, but cut out again. Neither of these games very close, but I do think a freshman and junior matchup and a senior sophomore matchup, it could be a pretty exciting affair both ways.
Aubrey stops the freshman right around the 25.
Here come the sophomores working. And that was a very ambitious throw there from Chloe Peterson all the way into the end zone. And here are the freshmen again, looking to continue their drive. Looking for an option. Cut out immediately there. And actually comes away with a touchdown there.
Make it with the touchdown.
I don't know how the flag would stay on like that, but
She grabbed.
I guess.
She didn't grab the flag. She grabbed the white strip that hangs from the flag where you tighten it. So all she did was tighten the flags to her.
Well, 3 people getting onto it. Still a 16-point lead here for the seniors. And the 2-point conversion. It's not going to happen. And on the other end, it's another touchdown
For the sophomores.
for the sophomores as they go up to 44-0. And they have been absolutely dominant on both sides of the ball as they get another 2-point conversion. Seniors looking here to maybe one up the score line of the sophomores.
Now we see them line up for 2-point conversion.
Chloe immediately off to Skylar. And
Skylar is going to
right
make
down
the
the middle.
2-point conversion.
And seniors here, a little
A
confusion.
fumbled,
Aubrey.
It will be a fumbled snap, but Aubrey has room.
And Aubrey,
She is
eventually
gonna
cut
be
out.
stopped.
what a fantastic run. All the way to the 25, it looks like. At least the 25. And juniors kicking off their drive here, it looks like. And timeout, I believe, on this end. And it's going to take something a little more magical than that for the juniors at this point. Here come the seniors. It's Autumn. Down the right. And
She will be brought down right around 16-ish yard line.
seniors in position again. And now the juniors looking to kick off this drive.
Juniors make the snap, hand off to Ratajkowski.
And it seems
Very
like,
nearly finds his area open down the middle.
and it seems like nothing going right so far for the juniors. Here's Autumn dropping back. Fake handoff to Aubrey, floated way up into the air.
And it is going to be
Intercepted
intercepted
again, but immediately Aubrey there to take that flag. And looks like once again a timeout for the juniors. As scoreline reads 46-0 for the sophomores over the juniors, whilst the seniors lead the freshmen 40-24. Freshmen perhaps a chance to fight their way back into this, but only about 4.5 to go. Gonna need to find a way to come away with 2 possessions.
Hard fall for Darian Flood there, but does get right back up. Freshmen look to start their drive as the juniors remain in a huddle, and quarterback will take off here. She's not going to be stopped just yet, but she will right around just past the 30-yard line.
And a freshman approaching a 30-point score line. And once again, just nothing created from this junior offense. You'd have to say the sophomores defensively have been incredibly strong, always right on the ball, and no pass open. Here come the freshmen. And that one's going to be cut out. But, yeah, Chloe looking to run the ball, but ball had already hit the ground there on the incompletion. Freshmen may be a chance to come away in this game, but they're going to need 2 two-point conversions with 2 touchdowns. And looks like they're going to get number 1 there. Going to have to come away with the 2 points and find a way to get the ball back. So the freshmen get up to 30. And juniors once again stopped right in their tracks. But a chance to cut this to 8 for the freshmen. And
it is a toss to the freshmen here.
They are going to get it. And the freshmen actually could win this game. But it's going to take likely an interception of some
They're
sort.
definitely going to need a stop on this drive.
And on the other end, the sophomores have regained possession here as they'll be looking to make this at least 50.
And it is Darian taking off yet again.
And she's going to be cut out pretty quick.
That time, Caitlin does come away with the flag.
Looks like the seniors taking their time. 2 minutes to go. And Autumn just holding on to it. Eventually hands it off to Aubrey. And Aubrey getting well away and eventually cut out after about a 13-yard gain. And on the other end, it is Sydney getting all the way to the 3. Under 1:30 to go. And I think seniors, certainly the sophomores have this wrapped up.
Sophomores have made it through.
And seniors, this game, I think scoreline suggested a little closer than it really was, but certainly should come away winners of this
The
one.
freshmen have been impressive later in this
They
game.
have picked up probably the better team in the second half.
However, sophomores have completely controlled their game.
Sophomores playing at a convincing style on both sides of the ball for sure. And are they going to make it 50? Not there.
As we're coming up on just 30 seconds left now.
And it looks like seniors brought down really close. Or an incomplete pass here. Only about 10 seconds to go, though. This should wrap it up for both games. And it looks like the junior-sophomore game is all but done.
And it will be the final snap.
And that's going to be it. And the seniors and sophomores.
A lot of confusion for the sophomores.
And are the seniors going to come away with another one somehow? And it's not, but that will end the game. We are going to see the seniors and sophomores go at it for the championship, while the freshmen and juniors go at it for that third place matchup. Final scores, sophomores 46, juniors 0, and it is the freshmen 32 and the seniors 40. And now we're going to take you to our sponsors.
At Wright Implement, you'll find the full line of John Deere mowers, skaters, tractors, small and large ag equipment, John Deere apparel, toys, and more, along with a complete line of Steel and Honda power equipment. And we have a parts and service department that's second to none. Wright Implement has 9 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana to serve you. The right equipment, the right service, and always the right price. Wright Implement, serving great customers like you since 1936. Online at wrightimp.com.
Emptiness. That's what this is right now. And I'm not just talking about the auditorium. Here at Breck Live, we have space for a commercial. Your very own commercial. Kobe. This could have been you, but instead, it's just me, all alone. And I just want to go home.
And we are back here with Powder Puff action. And Noah, what have you liked so far that we've seen
Well,
from both these?
as far as the championship game goes, we know we have plenty of scoring threats on each side, and just both scoring 40 plus in their games.
It's definitely
And-
going to be hard to count out the sophomores not as favorites, as of course reigning champions, and an absolutely dominant performance in the first matchup tonight.
Sophomores seemingly scoring on just every drive they had.
46 points, absolutely dominant on their part. Seniors not bad themselves in terms of scoring, but 34 points versus 0, or 32 points I believe it was, versus 0 defensively. Could cause some problems. The sophomore team just unlimited speed and defensively on every single pass,
But
on
of
every
course,
single
we
run.
could see a turnaround from the juniors. Perhaps the sophomores' defense was just that good.
Yeah, that is true. They might, they could do exactly what they did to the juniors for all we know. But we're about a minute away from what should be the start of our second round matchups. Of course, that is once again the freshmen and the juniors, and
I
the
should-
sophomores and the seniors.
I should note that Darien Flood and Aubrey Tabor were, I believe, two of the most involved players we've seen for both winning sides. So you certainly expect to see a lot from them coming into this championship game.
Yeah, and things starting to get a little chilly now, do have to say. And here we are, 30 seconds to go. Looks like it will be. Well, look, the way the sophomores are positioned, it looks like the championship could be on the right here.
I believe they will be going towards the scoreboard. And we will have the freshmen versus juniors over to your left.
I expect a pretty good game from this freshman-junior matchup.
I expect perhaps a lot of scoring for both sides here on the in the championship match.
Of course, a lot of that offense, like you mentioned, for the seniors came from Aubrey. A lot of terrific runs, but I don't think anybody in the freshman class had quite the speed of anybody on this sophomore class. So it's going to be interesting to see how that unfolds.
With Aubrey, it's when she gets the ball, she has the pace. With the freshmen, I think they needed a few seconds to get their pace going.
Yeah, they're if the seniors are going to win this, definitely going to have to find a way to mix that offense up. And it looks like the sophomores take the field towards the scoreboard. So, yeah, our championship will be on the right side of the field, while we see the third place match go off to the left. And I believe the seniors are going to come away with the ball first here, going towards the end zone, with the sophomores coming towards the 40-yard line here.
We are moments away here from the championship game getting underway. Sophomores are lined up.
Sophomores completely ready. And the seniors here, one final huddle before this kicks off. Will be interesting to see if the seniors call any timeouts in this championship. And looks like things being ordered out on the field for the matchup with the freshmen and
The juniors
the
here.
juniors.
See who will take
I
which
think-
direction.
I think the freshmen have to be considered favorites going into this one just because they did score. Juniors really going to need to pick something up here. Shut out in the first matchup against a very strong sophomore side. But things about to get underway here. And, of course, the big one we're going to be following is this championship tie between the sophomores and the seniors.
And it will be, I believe, the seniors will be the seniors here to take it first.
Autumn and Aubrey back, and they're immediately storming it. But a bit of a
And it's
fake and a
intercepted
first play interception.
for
and
Chloe Peterson here.
Absolutely not the start that the seniors needed, and somebody took quite the fall on the other end, and it looks like possibly Aubrey over there. As for the juniors here, they are going to have their first drive, make it all the way to about the 15. And that is a touchdown here, though, in this title game for the sophomores. And I believe what I think most people would think as the title favorites come away with the opener.
Have been nothing short of impressive thus far.
On the 2-point try. And it's going to be cut out, not really creating much there. And a really important stop for the seniors, as they are going to have to put something together here. Juniors trying to work it in. In the third place match. And the second drive for the seniors here gets underway. Autumn
Perhaps.
makes a throw
And
and
it is
another
another
interception. And
For yet another touchdown by the sophomores.
now Autumn and Aubrey both with an interception. And the first two passes for the seniors in this game.
You'd like to see a little bit more organization here.
Yeah, I don't think the senior team was built to throw the ball so far, and I don't think the plays were built around it.
And it is
And wide open.
wide
and
open is Sydney there for the 2-point conversion.
14-0 right out of the gate. And as for the juniors, they are approaching in the third place match, but about 7 yards out. Seniors desperately looking to get off that 40-yard line now. Of course, going to do everything they can to neutralize.
I would say for sure they were going to go with a run on this one.
And it works about as good as intended. Aubrey down. Certainly looks to be okay, though. About a 10-yard run. And as fast as the sophomores can be, I still don't think anybody's as fast as Aubrey out there, as she was able to blast all the way around to that left side. And things getting really close to the end zone here for the juniors. Here's Autumn. And it's going to be cut out by Skylar. Juniors. And into the end zone.
They are going to score here.
And that's going to be their first of the night. As for the seniors, here's Aubrey again. And Aubrey, pretty fantastic job there. Gets all the way
at the
down.
10.
Yeah, and I think still the bread and butter there for the seniors. As good as the sophomores can be. Seniors really approaching here in this title decider. Autumn goes for a
Is gonna
fake,
go on a handoff.
but just not going to be easy to get through that defense unless you just have some jets.
And of course, we know Skylar is not going to let up on defense.
Of course, about 45 minutes through action now in both games combined, and the sophomore still yet to give up a single point, and that is pretty incredible.
We are about 6 minutes into this first half. The freshmen start their drive, fumbled but is picked back up. Will she be stopped?
And eventually,
Finally stopped right there around the 20-ish yard line.
it looks like we have a timeout here in the championship game. As on the other end, the freshman coming away with another snap here. I'm going to lose some yards there while back underway in the championship action. Autumn and Aubrey back again. Looking for one of the fakes again. Off to Aubrey. And Aubrey going to be cut out quick. Had she gotten through that space, would have been hard to stop her at that point. Seniors
the seniors
currently
do here?
on about the 19. And Autumn cut out.
Looking for a lot of these runs straight down the middle now.
Yeah, certainly shaky to pass it right now for the seniors. And it's
Trying to find a gap in the defense, perhaps.
going to be another timeout. Well, on the other end here, the freshman getting underway. And thrown into nobody. Juniors currently leading that matchup 8-0. They finally got some points on the board. Seniors desperately need to get on the board here. Autumn down the middle, and
there
that one's
was
picked
an open
off.
receiver there, but it will be Skylar
And
with the interception taken back for a touchdown.
So far for the seniors, 0 for 3 in passing and 3 interceptions. And defensively,
defensively and
Im-
offensively,
impossible to break.
It's been very evident that the sophomores are not going to give an inch.
I think, yeah, the sophomores at this point, I think not only overwhelming favorites for this game now, but certainly for the next 2 years. And here's their 2-point try.
Looking for Skylar, and it's cut out by Autumn there.
A little damage control. 20-0 though after about 11 or about 9 gone in this first half. Looks like the juniors in some dangerous positions again. But returning to the championship action. Autumn with a fake
Autumn
with the
is
ball in her
stopped.
shirt. And juniors threatening here. And looks to be stopped at about the 1. Well, once again, seniors desperate to get on the board. Autumn looking. Fake pass, finds Aubrey. And Aubrey cut out again. Just, it's seemingly impossible to get past anybody in this defense right now.
We've seen BCHSFC's best striker take on the best defender so far, and what what a matchup they've shown out there. Skylar, it seems no matter what sport she plays, defense is the answer for her.
Yeah, always willing to hustle. And the juniors
Are
come
gonna make
away,
it in.
and they put 6 more on the board.
And
And
yet another
another
interception by
interception.
Skylar.
And this is a very ugly start for the for the seniors, I would say.
Not the ideal start.
No, as things go, I don't know that I'd even call them sour at this point. But
Never really got underway for him.
no, and that is 4 interceptions. Another timeout called by what looks like freshman again, and
A timeout
And
as
both
well
sides.
in the championship game.
once again want to thank Right Implement for making everything possible. And better be some masterful tactics in this huddle for the seniors.
Just a little over halfway through the first half now of the championship and third place decider.
Sophomores gonna have a chance to make this 28. And they'll be well on their way to getting north of 60 points at that pace.
They've already put up a combined 46, or 66
Yeah.
rather, in the games.
And in over what is now about 53 minutes, I believe, they have yet to give up a single point. And have only given up 1 threatening chance the entire time. But that chance was killed in the junior match by the halftime buzzer.
And here we go, the championship game and third place game back underway.
And the 2-point conversion is completed by the juniors. And on the other end, here
will
come the
be
sophomores.
Sydney
And
is going to score.
26-0. And 6, or is it? I believe 16-0 favor of the juniors, and 26-0 in favor of the sophomores.
A stop there by Callie Drain, not giving the freshman any room, and here comes Darian Flood looking for the 2-point conversion.
And she's going to get it.
Gets hold of the shirt, and 2 people go down on the seniors trying to stop it.
And 28-0 is the lead right now. A perfect start for the sophomores. And the freshmen on the other end in this third place final. Already pretty good gain there onto about the 23. And their march to the 40. Seniors getting it
go.
underway again. So far in passing, 0 for 4 with 4 interceptions. Can't imagine we'll see much more of that. And immediately cut out again. Here for the second snap of the drive for the seniors. Back to Aubrey. Tries to hand it off. And just going to be considered incompletion there. And an interception here on the other end. And the juniors come away with it. And the freshmen really struggling so far against this junior side. Very interesting to see.
Here goes Aubrey, and she
Aubrey makes
is
quite the
stopped.
charge down to about the 25. But interesting to see how juniors leading the freshmen 16-0, but the juniors couldn't even string a point off against the sophomores either.
Here go the seniors with yet another drive, and it will be
Another throw.
Olivia very
And
nearly
very
gets
close.
it, but cannot control the bounce there.
Bit of antics over there.
Two BCHSFC teammates there.
We are going to see the juniors here into the end zone, and that
And
one's
it
going to be
is
an
caught.
interception.
Here we go with the seniors yet again.
I believe for the juniors, that is a completed 2-point conversion.
Oh, it will be the sophomores.
Sophomores forcing.
And there goes Sydney,
downs.
but she is stopped by Alyssa Bruner.
And I think this is actually the worst field position that the sophomores have found themselves in this game.
And I should say by far the best defensive stop for the seniors in the championship game.
28-0. What a throw.
And
It could
she
not come away with
cannot
a catch,
control
though.
it.
Sydney a little frustrated with herself there. Freshman. Chance at the middle, and not going to find a receiver there. About 2.5 to go until halftime. As things stand, 2 shutouts, juniors over the freshmen, and seniors trailing to the sophomores, and we're going to get out to just about 5 yards until that 40-yard line. And for the juniors and sophomores, it has been more than a perfect start. Now we'll see if the freshmen can do what they did against the seniors and have a better second half than they did first half. But so far, things not looking too hot for the seniors or the freshmen. And looks like some more misery added on for the
Yet
seniors.
another touchdown for the sophomores.
34.
This one, Darian Flood.
The sophomores now up to an aggregate total of 80-0 against their opponents so far throughout these throughout this game and a half.
And it will be
And
the 2-point conversion there for Adkins.
as we see, 36-0. Of course, beat the the juniors 46-0, and this one looking like it could be worse.
No signs of slowing down with just a minute left in the first half.
Here come the freshmen, and
Callie does get the stop.
I do believe. Seniors here looking to threaten finally, as they've really struggled so far to get into this action.
And it is a handoff for Aubrey.
And Aubrey's got some
And
space.
she will
Eventually
be
stopped, but
taken. Will be stopped there right around the 20.
I think if the seniors are going to have any chance from this point, it's just going to be right down the middle.
Now 8 seconds and counting here for the first half
And
to conclude.
Despite the run from Aubrey, nothing going to come from it with that little time left. And that will wrap it up.
It
Scores at the break, 24-0 for the juniors and over the freshmen. And the sophomores leading the seniors 36-0, and 2 dominating performances so far from those 2 classes.
Both shutout games in the first half.
And now we'll send you to another word from our sponsors.
you'll find the full line of John Deere mowers, skaters, tractors, small and large ag equipment, John Deere apparel, toys, and more, along with a complete line of Steel and Honda power equipment. And we have a parts and service department that's second to none. Wright Implement has 9 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana to serve you. The right equipment, the right service, and always the right price. Wright Implement, serving great customers like you since 1936. Online at wrightimp.com.
Emptiness. That's what this is right now. And I'm not just talking about the auditorium. Here at Breck Live, we have space for a commercial. Your very own commercial. Kobe. This could have been you, but instead, it's just me, all alone. And I just want to go home.
And welcome back here. Just about to get going underway in the second half. And as mentioned before, it is, of course, the juniors and sophomores putting on some dominating performances here.
2 complete shutouts in the first half, 36-0 for the sophomores over the seniors, and it is 26-0 for the juniors over the freshmen at the moment.
And as it stands, the sophomores, in a game and a half total now, over 60 minutes, have outscored opponents 82-0.
The defense has been absolutely stellar with
Probably,
stops.
yeah, probably more defensive touchdowns than offensive. And looks like things just about to get underway here. Of course.
5 passes, excuse me, for the seniors, only 1 going without an interception on the end of it.
And looks like the freshmen starting with it and the sophomores. And I think this, unless the freshmen can really step up here, this is probably going to be a case of 2 games already lost by halftime. And freshman looking.
Freshmen do find a receiver there.
Immediately cut out.
She does have the flag.
And it looks like things starting off with a timeout maybe in the championship. Interesting to see, but here come the sophomores coming out of the huddle. And Skylar can't catch that one, but we've seen Chloe throw some pretty outstanding passes for the sophomores. A lot of incompletions, but a lot of good spiral.
And it is intercepted by the juniors here.
And
not quite making it back.
About the
but
34, or the, 34.
Interception nonetheless.
Chloe goes for the long ball. It's going to be caught, and that's going to be another touchdown.
This one for Sydney Tucker.
And that'll make it 42-0 for the sophomores. An absolutely unreal start for this team. I think we knew they were favorites coming in tonight, but they have put on something pretty spectacular. And here come the juniors with an unconventional run in there. Ball behind the back. But good enough for the 6 points. So juniors go up 30-0 as they go for 2. And
it is no good for the sophomores. Can the seniors make a turnaround?
it's going to take something spectacular.
It's going to take a lot of scoring and a lot of stops for the seniors.
If 2-point conversion here going to be completed by the juniors as they go up 32-0. 4 for 4 on their 2-point conversion so far today, as they've been off to a terrific start.
Of course, the juniors have made a turnaround, shutting out the freshmen who had 26 in the last game.
And once again, an incompletion here for the seniors. Dropping back here. Autumn floats it over. And incomplete, as looks like it was Skylar who couldn't come away with that one. And the freshman looking to make a run.
An unorthodox pass there, but it is completed to Olivia. It's an underhand throw, Olivia just underneath it there.
Things sit about 5 minutes through the second half. Sorry, is the sophomores 42, seniors 0.
We've seen Callie Drain come up with plenty of stops in this third place match. And there will be a huddle in the championship game. But again, the seniors, this is only hurting them. That clock does not stop when they're in the huddle. Really need to just go out there, say what they need to say, and get back going.
And it's going to be a touchdown here for the juniors as they expand their lead 38-0 with another chance at 2.
Juniors certainly made a turnaround here, trying to win this third place finish.
And we could see our second 40-0 scoreline, I believe. Of course, on downs, looks like we're going to see the sophomores come away with it, but 2-point conversion try for the juniors. Looks like it's going to fail. And that's going to be it is
It's
6
gonna
more.
be 6 for the sophomores.
Really a little difficult to tell, but chance to make it 50. It's not been the most exciting of matches for
Either side,
yeah.
really.
But I don't know. I feel like the sophomore team pretty far ahead of any other team.
And the snap
Worthy
goes,
champions.
Snap goes over the freshman quarterback's head there. She is going to take off.
And a 2-point conversion failed for the sophomores.
And
Seniors
White
gonna
makes
come away
the
with
stop there for the juniors.
It's going to be the seniors coming away with it here.
Seniors trying to make
Freshman with a
something.
chance. And the freshmen, they're going to get on the board as the freshmen go. First opposing team in the second half to come away with the 6 points. Once again, seeing them come out to a strong start in their second half like they did against the seniors. Over halfway through the second half of the championship and the third place finish. Our score lines sit.
And stop. Oh, and it appears that
dominations.
Aubrey's tweaked her knee there.
And a little limp, which is definitely not what anybody wanted with the 48-0 score line.
She is lined back up, though.
Here's Autumn. Pretty good run. Eventually cut out, but very solid gain there. And Aubrey stretching out there. And the freshman's 2-point conversion is going to fail. So we're going to see the juniors gain possession while the seniors continue their march to the 40.
Can they get something on the board?
I'm sure the sophomores not wanting to give up a single point. 2 complete shutouts, something they're definitely not going to be opposed to.
Looking to complete a back-to-back win in this one. And is Caitlin White well wide open here, and is she going to score?
And it's going to come up short.
Just short, only a couple yards in between Caitlin and that touchdown for the juniors.
Under 8 to go here in this final bit of action here. Autumn making a run up the middle. And she's still getting through. And touchdown
It is finally
for the seniors.
points on the board for the seniors.
And that is the first team to score against the sophomores tonight. And no complaints there. from
finally
this
get
side.
something on the board for the seniors in this championship game.
Can the juniors do the same? And they're going to. That's a touchdown. 44-6. And that one, 2-point conversion coming up for the seniors and the juniors. Seniors' chance is going to be cut out. Nothing for them.
Now 7 minutes remaining on the clock.
And the juniors try here. Chance to make it 46 for them. What a turnaround from the juniors, you got to say. Coming off the end of an, I believe it was a 44-0 defeat. Here they come,
And that
46
is
of their own.
going to be a complete 2-point conversion for the juniors there. Caitlin White with the reception.
So 48 now for the juniors. Juniors, interestingly, 6 for 6 on 2-point conversions tonight. Here come the sophomores.
Here comes Flood making a run in.
And nobody cuts her out. And a one-play 40-yard gain. And
Both Autumn and Amber come up just short there.
that'll put the sophomores on 100 points for the night. 54 in this one and 46 in the last one. 100-6 overall so far, and a chance to make it 102.
100 points to only 6.
And they're going to make it 102 there.
2-point conversion is good with just 5 minutes now remaining on the clock in this second half. It's yet again Callie Drain with yet another emphatic stop there.
Freshman drive. Cut out there on the pass. As for the seniors, Autumn working it down the right side. Eventually cut out. About 4.5 to go here, and a 50-point lead for the sophomores, and a 40-point lead for the juniors. Timeout called in this matchup of the third place match. Not quite sure why, and a timeout called in the senior sophomore championship game as well.
At this point, I think it is safe to say that both games are well wrapped up
Yeah,
at this point.
unless a 50-point play is hiding somewhere in those huddles. I think pretty clear the sophomores were the champions on the night.
Absolutely showing their class.
As for second best, I think the seniors, just for being able to put up any points against this sophomore side.
And of course, the juniors will be coming away with third place.
Aubrey gets well down the line, and we've seen, I think, had the seniors gone to this run game a little earlier than they did, instead of fear of the rush, they may not be down 50 right now. Certainly wouldn't expect them to be winning, but
Aubrey now grabbing the knee there on the sideline.
and this one looks worse. But it looks like The juniors come away with a touchdown on this end. And yeah, Aubrey definitely down right now.
You hate to see it so late in the championship game, of course.
As for the junior matchup, a chance to make it 58, or I believe
Shelby looks
54.
for Caitlin, and it
what
is
a
a
catch.
touchdown.
And that is a terrific catch, 54-6.
What a read there from Shelby Walls to find Caitlin White there wide open, stranded in the end zone.
And a couple of ludicrous score lines here so far. It looks like the championship match is most likely just wrapped up. As for this third place finish, I would say quite the same of the juniors. A dominating performance of their own after coming off the end of one.
1 minute, 20 seconds remain now. Aubrey now finally standing.
And
Hopefully nothing too serious there.
yeah, certainly maybe not the best idea to go and test it after an injury already, but freshman drive. And it looks like things back underway with about 20 seconds to go here in the senior-sophomore championship game. And looks like things are just going to wrap up there. 4 seconds to go.
And it will be the sophomores, your reigning champions, yet again.
Back-to-back for them.
What a dominating performance.
Halfway through a dynasty for them.
I gotta say, the performance against the juniors and seniors, you can only wonder and only imagine that they would probably seal a win against all classes.
Yeah, and we see today freshmen fall 0-2 with a loss to the juniors, who finished 1-1, as did the seniors 1-1. And the sophomores, champions of the night, 2-0. And two dominating performances, putting up 102 points to the opposition's 6 total.
Of course, all the sophomores running over to Aubrey. Still hasn't yet made it over from that bench. And I do believe that we'll wrap it up tonight for the first ever Breck Live broadcast of this 2019 Powder Puff Championship. I'm Noah Knight. John Smith, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.